Hey guys, welcome to a very unique figure review. This time we're going to take a look at 4 really cool figures from Devil May Cry 2 saga. These are made by Tommy and Takara, their KT figure collection. I'm talking about none other than Trish, Dante, Lucia, and the Msira. Now, like I said, all of them stand 3 inches tall. Well, a little under 3 inches. I started calling them figurines, but since they're in the 3-inch scale and they're very articulated for their size, I'm going to call them figures. Now let's start with the Msira. For those of you who don't know, Devil May Cry 2 is... most people don't like the game. It's part of a gaming franchise that started in early 2001 and has moved on until last year, I think, or the year before. But Capcom made a reboot for the last game, and so anyway, we're going to focus on the first 4 games, more specifically Devil May Cry 2, which is the game in which all these 4 figures are based on. So this guy is basically a demonic monkey, as you might have guessed. He's got spikes in the back. He's got the blast effect, which I'll get to that in a minute. He's articulated. He has... well, let me get this blast thing off first. He's got swivel shoulders, a swivel head, and a swivel waist. That's about it. Now, as for the blast effect, if you want, you can make Dante shoot him. And Lucia just fell down. If you position him the right way, you can... well, I'm just going to do this with my hand, but if you position him the right way, it looks like Dante shooting him. So that's what these figures are for. Here's a stand. I don't know if this belongs to these figures because I bought all 4 of them loose. I'll get to that in a minute. Here's Lucia. Very cool and sexy looking figure. She's very well detailed and articulated as well. Even the I think this part of her hair is somewhat articulated. She's got a swivel head, swivel shoulders, swivel waist, swivel hips, hinged ankles, hinged knees, and that's about it. Most of these figures have swivels as far as articulation goes, but it's really cool. Here is she's sporting one of her cut lasers, her standard issue weapons. She uses short range weapons instead of more than long range. Here's one of her throwing daggers, which I forgot the name right now. But she looks really cool nonetheless. She has a hole in her butt, so you can, if you want to make her fly or something, this is what these little black things are for. Now on to Trish. Very cool figure, and the hand just popped off. I'm going to try to move her from her stand. Here she is, sporting her shades. I tried to paint her lips red. The original figure doesn't come with red lips, but she does come with her signature blonde hair, and she has 2 holes this time. One for the Sparta Sword, which is this one. Those of you Devil May Cry fans will know I'm talking about. The Sparta is the true form of the Force Edge, and that was used by Sparta himself, which is Dante's dad. A very cool looking figure. Same articulation, all swivels in the head, shoulders, waist, hips. She's got swivel thighs as well, and hinged knees. But she looks pretty cool nonetheless, and she holds the sword perfectly. She's even got the effect of her blonde hair flowing with the wind and whatnot, and the costume is very detailed. Now, onto my favorite figure. The Devil Slayer himself, the legendary Dark Knight Dante. Really cool figure. Actually, this is my favorite video game character of all time. This Dante, not the fucking reboot shit character. No, this is the actual Dante. And most Devil May Cry fans will agree with me that he's the one and only Dante. Now he's sporting his Devil May Cry 2 costume, which looks really, really good. He's got the black and red mixture all over his outfit, which looks awesome. The coat has some flow to it, and there's some black shading or black wash over there, which is really, really cool. It's got a hole in his back for his sword, the Rebellion, but I don't have it because like I said, I bought it loose. He's got his twin guns, Ebony and Ivory. Ebony is the silver one, and Ivory is the black one. These are modified M19 11A1s. For those of you gun collectors or gun know-it-alls. He's got a skull with kind of wings in his buckle, which is really cool. He's got the whole crimson pants and coat all over him. Sorry about that. Which looks awesome. His hair, rather than being white as the game suggests, is painted with the metallic-y silver paint, which is awesome. And the camera doesn't show it to you very well, but he's got kind of red eyes instead of blue, as featured in the game. Nonetheless, this is a really cool figure. I bought this at my local independent toy store, and actually was only looking for Dante, but the guy who sold him to me said the whole pack was sold together. So when I asked him the price, I got all 4 of these figures for $17. And if you buy one of them boxed and everything with accessories, is more than $35. So it was a really good price for me. Little did I know that he was missing some accessories, but it's not a major for me. At least I have a Dante figurine or figure. I can't say enough good things about this. I love him. I just love the figure. As far as articulation goes, same as the others. All swivels in the head, shoulders, biceps. The gloves can be considered as swivel. Swivel waist, swivel hips, swivel thighs, hinged knees, and he's got kind of ankle rockers. They're too small. I don't want to break the figure, but you get the general idea. You can pose him in a lot of different ways, but here we got the belt buckle. I mean the buckles in his gloves, which is awesome. He's just damn. I would have liked him to come with the Rebellion at least. So here's him doing the twosome time. Sorry for my moments of geekness. If you want to know more about the Devil May Cry game, you can look it up on Wikipedia. I understand Devil May Cry has his own wikia. You can look it up on YouTube. It's a really great game. I haven't played the last installment, the reboot, but I'm not playing it since it's a mockery of the character, and I don't like the new design for Dante. So that, my friends, is why I don't like reboots. So this has been my review on these really cool figures. My advice: they're definitely a no-brainer. Buy them if you can find them. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Until next time, take care, and may the Force be with us all. Later.